This tree
Multi-tree.
is red. I wonder if that's teak. I will look it up. And look at this. This is very interesting. The people stop by the roadside. The bikers just stop there. And the people that work in that little cafe place with all those interesting looking foods. If I can zoom it. So you just pull up with your bike. And they come out with they take your order and go get it. Look at this, isn't this cool? It's a drive-through. It's a drive beside. That's a first for me.
Mm. And you see in Vietnam, they all wear the dinky little helmets that go down to here.
Oh, they're short helmets. Oh, yes.
It's actually nicer because you can hear your surroundings.
Right.
So since there's so many motorbikes, it's actually kind of easier to drive if you have one of those. Of course, if you get hit in the head with a truck, you won't be as well. But
There's a million things here. Everything is different. Everything. Every tree. The helmets. The way they do their business at the corner. So you have more customers back there. This is an amazing tree. Look at the way it's formed. It's like many trees combined. Interesting.
I wonder if it's all one tree actually, or if it actually is like a multi-tree.
Oh. The motorbikes just go in between all the cars, and the cars just have to sort of worm their way through.
Yeah, you kind of
Take little tiny spaces.
It reaches into like an equilibrium of strategy. You know, cars will kind of barrel a little bit towards the motorbikes to get them out of their way. But of course they can stop in time, but they pretend like they're not going to. And then motorbikes, they're like, yes you will. It's really like geometry wars a lot of the time.
What does that mean? BANHMIDACRUOT. I need one of those apps that just tells me what it is as soon as it sees the different language.
Oh yeah, and in Vietnam, you can totally like a lot of people will go backwards on the side of the road. So you'll see people going. Usually you go the right way, and the people who go the wrong way, they get beat dead. Or it's kind of usual, but they don't have the right of way. If that makes sense. People will be like rude to them and like not give them much space.
Look, a bicycle.
Yeah, and riding a bicycle is not very safe. Because people don't understand how bicycles work. Like if you don't ride one, bicycles move a little differently, and so a lot of the time people on bicycles get like slightly hit by motorbikes, like the arm or something.
Because you can't get out of the way like you can with the motorbike or stop on a dime.
Yeah. Or maybe they'll assume that you can like maneuver in a way you can't maneuver or whatever.
These are cool little bikes, you know.
And with bicycles, you kind of zigzag around a little more. You need a little bit more space to balance.
Right, yeah.
You can usually go like this a little bit on the bike or kind of
Right, a motorbike goes very straight.
But they might just cut you off because you're smaller than them. You know. Oh, good start.
Oh, look at this. They're all the same kind with the little curled tails.
I think this black one wants to mate the white one, but the yellow one likes to off.
Putting out the awning. Let's see where the awning is. The screen thing, I guess. So all this activity, and it's only 20 after 7.
In Bali, they really line up nicely for the gas station. They're all like slowly. They turn off their bikes like 4 bikes ahead and like open their things and start walking it. And Ho is like the opposite.
They all crowd in.
It is like a line. It's a line.
Here?
Yeah. People don't usually butt in the gas line.
Hmm.
Pretty sure. Maybe they do. I forgot.
Everybody
the,
is.
The gas guy remembers who got there first. That was more better.
So do people own these bikes or do they rent them?
Mostly just foreigners rent them.
So what does a bike cost?
Depends. If you get like a cheap one, it could be like $300 for secondhand. Not very good. Like a Honda Wave or something. But if you get a nice one, it's like $2,000.
How much?
$2,000 or $1,000 for like a better one. Like
They're such a handy little vehicle.
The thing is probably like I don't know, like 400, but this like nicer one's probably like 1,000.
I wonder what it costs to ship one home.
I guess this one, cheap one, cheaper. You got a Scoopy one.
So this is Vietnam. Vietnam day 1.
All the bikes in Bali are like automatic.
Automatic.
Yeah, so you just go running and you're going.
Like the ones in Bali. That's what you mean?
Yeah.
And here?
Half of them are like, you have gears you change with your foot.
Oh, that was your, that's a,
Like, this guy.
oh,
Yeah,
okay.
foot gears.
Yeah, an automatic bike is better. So is there a quiet time here too? In the afternoon, everybody goes and lies down in the heat of the day?
Kinda, yeah. At lunch, people take a nap. Like, if you're working in an office job, then maybe you'll take a nap.
You don't get to take a nap, or you do?
You do. But I don't know if you're working at like a cafe, maybe you work all the time, I don't know.
And so what time is nap time?
We're just gonna take out posters.
Is he got a, that was a manual?
Yeah, this is not manual. Not manual. Just kid manual.
Oh, I see. Yeah, when they've got a little pedal to their foot is on instead of a platform.
Yeah. Actually, on the right side, that's the back brake. I think. Is it? And on the left side, you've got the gears. These are the front
Oh, I
brake,
see.
the back brake, and the gears.
Okay.
Sometimes. Yeah, I think the gears are on the left.
Well, that was something blowing the fuse last night and having them come and fix it all.
Yeah, the gears are on the left. Okay. And you got the back brake on the right. So when you're going over bumps, you gotta be a little careful because you might accidentally step on the back brake, which makes it worse. And then you're like,
And you're stuck in the bumps.
bumping around and also like suddenly stopping.
Interesting. Why would anybody have the manual? Is there?
I guess it's cheaper. I don't know.
Oh,
Because the other ones can drive really fast too. I don't know. I like the manual. It's kind of more fun to be so technical. That's what in first gear.
keeps you busy.
You start on second gear easily. Unless you're a crazy person. You go second, third, fourth, and that's it. Third, fourth. Fourth gear. And then you slow down and you're like back to second gear. And there's a neutral gear.
A what?
A neutral gear. Neutral's cool. So you can like what is it you do?
I like how you always come and check to make sure I'm still alive when I'm laying down. I did that with my mom. I was like, what? She's not up? What's wrong? And I'd go up and look and wait. Boy, that was
I
quite a
think
night
one
last
thing you
night.
can do with a manual bike
Mm.
is if you're going down a long hill, well, you can put it in a lower gear to slow you down. But also, if you're just like don't need to use the throttle, you can stick it in neutral and just coast. And then at the bottom of the hill, you can, or you can like, and in fourth gear, you can hold it down up to fifth gear. There's no fifth gear, but it takes the gear off of the motor, and then it rolls. And then you can speed the engine back up to the same speed it wants to be, and then let go. And you're going
So
again.
that's neutral, I guess.
Yeah. But I don't know much about how to drive it with like a big one with a clutch. I've never actually ever tried a clutch. But they seem not very practical for this big city. Like, people on big motorbikes, I feel like they're not going to be as, it's going to be harder for them to get around because they're on this heavy bike. They can't weave as easily, and it has way too much power than you need. Yeah, way more power than you need. But mostly it's just big and heavy. And you're stopping and going all the time. You're weaving around. You might have to stop and like put your foot down all the time. Probably annoying on a heavy bike. And also, if you're on a heavy bike, people might grief you. Like, I might grief you, and just because you're so loud, I might just drive in front of you on purpose.
Griefing.
Oh, yes.
Griefing.
I've done that.
You've done that, eh? Did it work? How did it work out for
Sure
you?
fun. Just pretend like you're not blocking them and then block them as much as possible.
Create road rage.